after you guys have begun to pick up the trail of Lao, and after he had not shown up that following morning, save after your long rest, you guys began to investigate his disappearance and found yourselves at a rundown warehouse of some kind that, while almost entirely caved in, seems to be where Lau's scent and some other scent, as Bristle picked up, was their last known location. There was a hole in the back of the wall, if you recall, that had been the last location that you guys, after you pushed some rubble to the side. Oh, that's also good to know. Thank you. I totally forgot about that myself. From the Rust Bag of Tricks. Um, you have a Mastiff and a Goat, Larissa, with you.
Thank you.
Note taking. But yes, so you guys find yourself at this rundown shack, a hole in the back wall, and seemingly Bristle indicating that Lau's smell is a place below you. What would you like to do?
Had we found the like, could we already look down? Like, is there like a hole, or was it just we can know it? We need to go down. Does that make sense?
I think we found the door because Bristle sniffed up to it, and we know it goes down. And I have locate person up, which is telling me Lao is lower than us.
That is correct, I believe.
But I don't think we had time to really like investigate anything with this door. I think we just found it and opened it and saw that it led down.
Okay, so we have opened it already.
And took some spikes to the face.
Yes.
Yep.
Eltris got hammered by some spikes. That is true.
Yeah, he was just a
I thought he got hammered opening the door to the building, though.
He did, yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Good time.
So, I guess I could start sending a Mastiff down the stairs. Or...
So as you say that, the Mastiff goes and begins to trek in that direction, only to stand at the opening to the opening in the back wall and just kind of whimper slightly.
Oh, good. Good.
It's a great sign.
Let's do this.
Can anyone talk to my Mastiff and ask what's wrong?
I can comprehend languages, so if it's saying something, I can understand it.
I don't think this one is like
speaking dog.
Yeah.
Also not a thing. That's why speak with animals is a separate spell.
I know.
Pink can actually cast speak with animals.
Aha!
I'm proficient in animal handling, but
and she can see what his issue is.
Yeah, because if he can see or sense something. Let's do that. If Tink's okay doing that.
Yeah, Tink will do that. She'll cast speak with animals and ask him what's wrong. She has the ring of animal something from Helen. Isn't there a hatch that's open? Am I misremembering? Didn't we open a secret?
So there was rubble, and pushing that aside, there appeared to be a hole behind it.
Oh, I thought it was a hatch that went down to stairs.
It appears to be an opening in the wall that I don't believe you guys have investigated yet.
Okay. So Tink will tell Nettie because, well, I don't know if she kind of speaks common. I'm trying to remember. Been a while. So I guess she'll tell Larissa. He's confused because technically, I guess there aren't stairs. So you have to just tell him to go look in the hole, I think.
Oh, I thought we'd seen stairs or something.
Apparently, he's very literal.
Get you. So hang on, is this like a straight drop?
Would you like to go investigate it? Nobody's looked at the. So you pushed rubble aside. There's like a hole going into darkness that you guys haven't really looked at yet. You just told the dog to go down the stairs, but
If Fodder
there
would
don't
like
appear to be. Sorry?
Look. I asked Fodder if Fodder would like to look. Fodder doesn't have to if he doesn't want. I asked if he wants to. Go look and just like hover and look through the door to see if it's just a straight drop.
Straight drop and a short stop.
Make an animal handling check.
Oh God.
Hang on, I've forgotten how to roll one here. Alex,
Let's kill something.
wait. I need animal handling. What are you doing?
I'll be right back.
Okie doke.
Yeah, it's not high.
14 now.
14's not bad. So Fodder agrees to go take a look. And looking through Fodder's eyes, I'm guessing? Is that okay? Looking through Fodder's eyes, you can see that as it kind of disappears into the darkness, with Fodder's not having dark vision.
Fodder has it.
Does he? Okay. What was it that?
Cats.
That's what it was. I was gonna say something didn't have dark vision that we were like, that's stupid. That shouldn't be a thing.
There's
Okay.
a multitude of things that are like that, actually. But
Yeah. But then again, it's like so many races in D&D have dark vision when they kind of seemingly shouldn't, that it's like, there doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to any of this shit.
Yes, 120.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No worries then. Or you see through Fodder's eyes that there is actually a ladder that kind of comes into view as you kind of crest and kind of go slightly downhill, as past where the Mastiff is. That's kind of upset, and there appears to be a ladder, not stairs, that disappear into the sewer, into a sewer complex below that can just barely kind of see.
Okay. So I tell everyone there's a ladder. Let's go down the ladder. I asked Fodder if he'd like to go investigate further down and go down the ladder a little bit and see what's down there.
I need just 1 second to find where the hell I put my stupid map of the stupid sewer system. Let's see. You would
does
have
someone
thought.
want to go first who's good at looking for traps and things?
That would be Larissa, but she's not really a first kind of girl.
I can go.
Who's got what is that? Survival?
Not survival, isn't it usually investigation?
Depends
Finding
on what
tracks?
exactly you're trying to do.
Looking for traps.
Looking for traps. Oh, I thought you meant tracks.
Oh, sorry. Nope. With a P.
Ah, yeah, it's not going to be this guy.
I mean, I got pretty high perception. I can go.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I had Fodder initially first, guys. If Fodder
Yeah.
wants to
Yeah.
go down. Shifty was just waiting to let me know.
I don't know where my fucking maps are. And that's really annoying. Oh, wait. Okay, we're good. Alright. Alrighty. So, what is the order of things then? Apologies.
Oh,
I had
I
asked
missed-
if they wanted to go down and look further into the sewer system.
Okay. Yeah. So how far do you want fodder to go? Or do you want to kind of just play it by ear?
Play it by ear. However far Fodder feels comfortable going.
All right. As you begin to make fodder begins to make his way down the ladder. Make a perception check for fodder, if you could, please.
Perception on Fodder. Really a different way.
Yeah. I don't think you just have to roll it and add it. +3.
Okay.
14. It's +3, so 15.
15? Okay. Oh. Oh, I see what. Okay, so I remember what it was now. So usually when you make perception checks, you have disadvantage if you don't have a light source. But since you have dark vision, it would be a flat roll.
but advantage for an owl perception.
Right, that's what I'm
Keen
saying.
hearing and-
So with keen sight, makes it a flat roll as opposed to, I think, is how that actually works.
You know, because if darkness gives it a disadvantage, but you have dark vision, you've already negated that. That brings it a flat roll, and then the keen sight gives her the advantage. Still.
I think that sometimes the argument is the dark vision even gives you a chance to make the roll, but it's still at disadvantage.
Yeah, you are completely blind if you don't have dark vision, but I can't remember for sure. So, but it's essentially the same roll, a 10 and a 12, so we can just move on with
Okay.
it for now. So with a 15, we'll say for the sake of this, fodder is able to crest down the ladder, and looks like the path divides into two different directions. With a 15, fodder doesn't particularly see that one is really different than the other. Just that they kind of go pretty far in both directions. It appears to be a dark stone sewer system. There's a canal with walkways on either side of the tunnel wall, but it kind of just disappears, and it appears that on both sides there are many different divisions for different, you figure, maybe city blocks, being an intelligent wizard as you are, that kind of are divvied up as part of the sewer system. Which way would you like fodder to go if you'd like fodder to go in a direction?
I'll probably tell Fodder to come back up until we're all down there.
Okay. Yeah,
Just
so
because
fodder
we're
pops
not
back
gonna
up, no problem.
Yeah. What are we doing, gang? Are we going down?
Yeah, let's head on down.
Yep. Strong people taking animals.
Larissa.
I mean, Fodder didn't see anything that was unsafe, but also Fodder's not stepping on all the ladder rungs.
Does Saber want to go first? Hey, Saber, you ahead in.
Sure. No, so that's
Someone's got to carry a mastiff.
made
and
out
go-
of.
Yeah.
Let's go check the mastiff down.
How far down is it in the ladder?
Appears to be about a 20-ish foot ladder.
What's it made out of?
Wood. Purple wood.
It's the glow.
Does it glow?
The purple one. I don't know.
Oh.
Is it iridescent?
It does not glow, unfortunately, no.
Dang it.
You figured that maybe the tree had an inner life, a rich, full being at one point, but it has been chopped into lumber.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, guys, I need a way to some help get the mastiff and the goat down.
Here,
Kim,
I'll just chuck the mastiff down to Saber for Saber to catch. Hey, Saber, you ready?
wait, Saber has to go
Oh my God,
down. Kim
Can I
Perry.
like just throw him over my shoulder and carry him down that way? Throw the
I
dog
think we'll
down.
tell them to stay calm and stay still.
They're under Larissa's command. Yeah, that's probably fine. No rules for that or anything. Between the ability to speak to animals and the heave-ho of Saber's fucking hulking Githyanki form. Yeah, that's not a problem. You're able to easily carry animals down the down the way. As I said before, you guys all see that there is a middle canal that has rank, disgusting fluid in it, and it appears to be rather samesies in either direction, but the canal and walkways flanking on either side of the canal stretch down to your left and your right.
I have
with
locate
cross
person up.
sections. You do.
Daddy, which way are we
Telling me a
going?
direction.
And that's actually very helpful because that will take you on a much more direct route than the false flag footsteps.
We don't want the 3-hour tour.
Yeah, right? You would know with your locate person that they are almost directly down one and to the right of you. As far as like these city block distinctions go.
He's that way.
Guess we better go that way then.
All right, so we go that way.
All right. Yeah. I was gonna make a map of this, but then I was like, I don't know that you guys are actually gonna do anything here, and that seems silly to waste time with if you guys weren't gonna. It wasn't gonna be a whole thing. But with nary thought, actually, with a 15 perception and just a lot of you guys' passive perception is 15 plus. You notice that the tracks actually go off in a completely different direction. And so you kind of are just kind of taking Nettie at her word at this point, as you pass by them and take a left as opposed to following them straight. And with a turn left, turn right, you appear to be pretty much as close as you feel like you can get to the locate person, though there doesn't appear to be an entrance to anywhere. It just appears to be a large stone wall that goes alongside to your right. But you're pretty sure Lao is just on the other side of that wall.
Now,
Damn it.
Ow.
I guess we can walk the other way. Can I look and see if there are any like trapdoors or anything?
Sure. Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Is it perception or is it investigation?
It would be actually either, depending on how you wanted to do it.
Definitely investigation.
Good call.
Yeah.
22. You're very confident that, with a 20 plus, you're very confident that there isn't a door here. But as you're kind of looking around, you very quickly figure out that while this is where the locate object or locate person takes you, that's not necessarily where the door is. So you figure it's probably on one of the other sides of this city block type.
Busy. Oh my God, Cat.
The guy said they must have gone the other way where the tracks are. We might have to go back, or we need to knock this wall down.
Do you want me to just knock this door down? Well, let's not knock the wall down unfairly. We don't know
I can just go stop.
Yeah.
But that's the quickest way.
Guys, we might have to go back and follow the tracks.
All right, let's do that. Let's go, team.
All right. So you take a left again, and then you're back at where you, those of you with over a 15 passive perception would be able to notice the tracks that go off in a northerly direction off to your left.
So would those tracks take us around to the other side of the wall? Like, if this is the wall we're stuck on, we want to check the other, like, 3 sides of it.
It
Not
seems
go
to
all the way
disappear
back to the
in that
ladder.
direction.
Okay.
Oh,
I
God.
guess we start walking around this city block and see what we can find.
Okay.
These cats.
So as you begin to follow those
Got
tracks
no
off,
answer to my yelling out loud.
you're yelling out loud the whole time?
No, when we were by where I saw it, where I had his ping,
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Loud."
Lau, make a perception check with disadvantage,
Let's hope I can do that.
please.
Like,
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Yes. Okay. Now that.
I'm way more invested in this than I have any right to be at this point.
No, don't want to do that. Yeah, no, also don't want to do that. What are we doing? Perception?
Yes, please.
At disadvantage.
Public roll at the disadvantage.
the disadvantage.
Wow.
Did it come out?
Yep, sure did.
Wow.
Damn.
Solid rolls, even with your just +2. Yeah, you hear the muffled sound of "Law, law" on the far side of the wall of you.
Those rolls were wasted.
Yeah, 19 and a 20 actually. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Just fucking waste. Lau is in the midst of deep conversation with this small child. Small child. Why would you hurt yourself so much? It is important to matter, even if you're in hiding and you would like not to matter. Mattering is important. Why would you do that willingly?
Why would you hurt yourself? I'm sorry, I missed part of that. I blacked out for a second. What did you say?
Not mattering is hurtful to you. It's harmful. It's important. I mean, when you don't matter, then you're of no value. So why would you do that willingly? Even if it is to hide.
Who says that I don't matter?
You said you took on the shape of a small child. So you would be of no consequence. So you would be overlooked. So you don't matter. So you can hide.
Yes. That is the shape I've taken, yes. But it's not my true shape. You have to know that, right?
Lau doesn't understand object permanence. You are a small child.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wait. Do you hear that? Sounds like people. Sounds like loud people.
I do hear that. we should probably hide just in case.
I think you're right. Is it dark in here?
It is very dark in here.
I turn invisible.
Easy enough. Yep. So you
My
go invisible.
my 11th level feature lets me turn completely invisible while
Nice.
in dim light or darkness.
Your dark passenger has not fucking stopped being just absolutely furious, and what little you can garner of its mood is that it is furious to have um, left Ultrax without a proper fight.
I hit him a couple of times.
He should be dead. And it seems really incoherent and just very ragey. But that is where they seem to be.
Okay.
As far as feelings go. So, that was you hearing them. You are now hiding. Give me a stealth check, please.
Ooh, but I'm invisible.
Stealth check with advantage, please.
Okay. Nope, wrong one. It's really hard to do it on this tiny, tiny screen.
While he's doing that, you guys come back to the intersection where you came from. There are tracks heading off from your right to your left. What would you like to do?
Follow where the tracks go.
Okay.
Right, you said.
Yeah. So as you begin to
Down here.
Worse than my disadvantage.
That's pretty bad.
Wasted.
Comparatively. Especially because you have a +6 in that. Anywho, as you begin to follow the tracks, you get to the end of what would be what Larissa would have told you, I imagine, is the city block. And as there are these tunnels that, or these pipes that are kind of pushing sewage into the sewage system, kind of all around you, that kind of intersect or come in at these intersections. But as you come to the four-way of these city block breakups, the tracks head off to the north, but there seems to be a division in the space, in the city block areas off to your left. And Nettie, you would know that your locate creature ping is off in before that division happens.
Not gonna lie, I have no idea what you just said. We're just gonna keep continuing around the city block that it feels like my ping is coming from.
Okay. So
It's way too much for my brain without a picture.
yeah. So see if I can do this real quick. You are in. Here we go. Ready? You are in.
What's up, big dog?
Here is the ladder. Here is the sewer.
First.
Yep, that you went through. You originally went down this. This is. Hi, Chris. Happy birthday. Sorry.
Happy birthday, buddy.
This is not to scale, but you originally
Happy
went.
birthday.
Say happy birthday.
Birthiversary. Birthiversary. Yep. And then you went up here to another division. And went up this way. You felt Lao like right here-ish. And then you Again, not to scale. Can I select all? I can select all. I can just move it down. Okay. I'm learning how to D&D, you guys. So you headed back the way you came, headed up here, right? And there was another division here with tunnel that spread off this way and that way, and up here and up there, and over here and over here and over here and there. So basically it looks like that. So your locate creature is, so you guys are right here right now, where the circle is. You feel the locate creature in this general area, but the tracks go off in this direction.
Okay. So we turn left and keep looking for a door or something that leads into that block somewhere.
Okay. Go ahead and give me
Keep an eye out
a
for
perception
any,
or
like,
investigation.
points in the wall, I guess.
Is Lister looking at?
Yeah,
Okay.
Larissa would like to be looking for the trapdoors and things.
With fodder?
No, well, Superman.
Okay.
You whispered that to me, Nettie, but
Oh, did I? Oh, yeah. I
27
did.
for Larissa. Holy shit.
That's what I
27.
got,
I was
too.
gonna say 27 for Nettie and 27 for Larissa. With perception and investigation, you find it at the same time, absolute rock stars that you are, that there appears to be a phantasmal wall. Actually, very shortly after you turn this corner, this corner right here, there appears to be a phantasmal wall right here that is that is not real. It is illusory.
Sweet. He's walking in. Saber, are you walking in first?
Do you want to check it out at all? And I'm like, put your hand through it first.
Oh, yeah. Larissa sends a mastiff in.
Okay. Let me let me look at one thing for the Mastiff real quick, because I don't think he has dark vision.
The dragon's about to kill it.
Right.
It doesn't.
I didn't think it did. Mastiff. Yep. So the Mastiff goes ahead and walks into the dark and disappears into the dark.
Can I still sense it?
I don't believe you can sense creatures that are in your rust bag of tricks.
Or like, but obviously I'm communicating with it in some way, right?
Nope.
Just
I
by
don't think so.
speaking to it.
Yeah, you give it commands and it follows those commands, I think. It's not like you're familiar.
Very helpful.
You
I
little
shout
fucking barnyard tiefling over there.
One's hiding.
I shout loud.
I don't know where the
Tell
other
them
one
to
went.
come back through.
Did you hear her, Brandon?
Can't hear much of anything over children laughing.
Yep.
And crawling on Ashley.
Shifty, I say I shout loudly for the master to come back.
Okay. It does. It hears your command, no problem.
And then I asked him to speak to it and ask what the master saw.
Good. I think it's 10 minutes for speak with animals. Yeah, he didn't really see anything because he can't see anything in the dark.
He could fly when he walked through the wall, so I think we're good.
So you're going first?
Absolutely not.
Saber, you got a point?
Yeah, I can do the first halt, like stick my hand through and like pull it back and be like, okay.
Come back without a hand!
Yeah, because
It's fine.
die.
Looks safe. Let's go.
And that, yeah, like kind of do that, and then just walk through after that.
Right. I'm
Yeah.
gonna walk in after Saber.
Yeah, just kind of like pull through and like,
You
all
don't
right,
let
and then
anybody
walk
that she
through.
doesn't know.
Easy
And then
enough.
poke my head back out, but come on. At least if it's okay, just my head, poke my head back out.
Yeah, you seem to be all right.
Yeah, I come back out like, well, I'm okay. Go back through.
I'll head into.
Okay. Larissa.
I guess me and my animals go last, but I am asking Fodder if Fodder would like to go ahead and scout ahead because we are trying to find Lau, and I think Fodder might like Lau. So I do politely ask Fodder if Fodder wants to start going ahead a little bit of us.
Or if Lau can see us, like, oh, hey, friends.
Tink will cast dancing lights. Try to kind of light shit up a little bit.
Okay. With dancing lights, it definitely does help some. And the interior of this cavern kind of comes into view. Those of you, what would that be? Probably just the 13 passive perception or higher, which I believe is most of you at this point.
Not me.
Let me go ahead and pull that up before I do passive skill checks, because I have a thing for that. So pretty much everyone but perfectly, Lau and Larissa, is able to see that there's some kind of material on these walls that is like jet black. Especially
Blackout curtains.
pretty much. And as those of you who oh no, never mind. I won't say that. And as you kind of take this in, it just appears to be a black, like basically hollowed out center of this room. That it follows the exterior of the walls and just kind of is entirely in this space. There doesn't appear to be anything in this room as best you can tell.
I would like to walk up to exactly where I have locate person.
What is that?
What you said.
Was that less than an hour?
An hour, yep.
Oh, yeah,
and I
then
didn't cast it until after we were like down the road a little bit with Bristle.
Lau, since you were able to roll a very high perception check, you actually become aware of, what would this be? 2, like 8 or 9 entities that begin, which I don't think you have dark vision, is that correct?
I do.
You do?
Up to 20, up to
oh yeah,
60
you're a
feet.
fucking shadow monk. I'm an idiot. But
Well,
Are you here?
no,
half-orcs don't normally, right?
Yes, half orcs always have dark vision.
They do.
Up to 60 feet.
Oh, well, fuck me
Yeah,
running.
It's not
Okay.
a monk thing; it's a orc thing.
Oh, well, fuck me running. If only I knew how to play D&D. Okay. So with your very high perception check, you actually are able to notice that it is your friends entering the area.
Hmm.
And Nettie is walking directly in your direction.
Or your companions, I should say, at least. I won't say whether they're your friends or not. That's up to Lau to decide.
Hmm. I can't do anything without breaking invisibility. Yeah, I'll come out. I'll come
Okay.
out and say, I have a small child.
There doesn't appear to be anybody there.
Like,
I promise
well,
there is a small child somewhere in this room.
Small
I'll
child,
take a
come
look
out.
around.
I swear. Fada.
So is
Do I
everybody in the
notice
room at this point?
anything?
I think so. Pretty sure we're all in there.
Okay.
Oh, what's going on?
I know, right? Like, what's about to happen to us all?
We're closest. You're in a cube.
As you are taking in the
Can Larissa? No, let's not do that.
I was
Do
like,
I
who says
do
there's a small
anything?
child? We're all trying to find said small child. Like,
Yeah,
very
remember
specific.
he's not alone. I'm looking around the room to see if there are signs of anybody else.
All right, go
I'm
ahead and
looking
give me
around. I'm looking around. Small child. These are my friends. These are my companions. And this is my friend Fodder.
a 25 perception. Holy shit. God, what's that natural 3 for your... Okay. Nettie, you notice that there appears to be a scurrying across the room. That appears to be going towards the entrance. About until it passes... I think Eltris and Larissa were the last two in, is that correct?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, if I catch it, I'll say, block the entrance for a second.
I'll step into the entrance and try to get in the way.
Okay. About the time that you do, Nettie actually feels it stop actually right next to Eltris. And you feel an entity right next to you with your passive perception.
Someone's here. Hello? Hello? It's okay. It's
You
okay.
also...
What do you mean you're with a small child?
You also, with your passive perception of 18, which is pretty fantastic, you're able to hear a smell of the sound of sniffing in your general direction, Eltris. And as you do, you first see and then hear the swelling sound of a creature growing in size next to you, up until the point where a massive creature appears before you.
Hello.
With the head... This isn't quite right.
Whoop.
But about... with jutting ruby shards coming off of the size
Wait,
of
who we
it.
were looking for? Yeah.
Bigger than the topaz dragon that you had previously seen.
Is there room for us in this room with this guy?
You
Now we're smashed up against.
you actually are pushed out of the way as this creature grows to enormous size and gets its face down really close to you, Eltris.
Did Eltris
smell
stab
like
it
his
again?
mama.
Did he stab it with a dagger again?
Eltris, you smell like his
Oh,
mama.
you must be Jim Dragon Queen's son. We were hoping to find you.
It was you that I sensed, little one.
Ooh, you are super quiet.
Oh, sorry.
I told you to not use that crystal.
We were hoping to find you. We actually spoke to your mother, who said you were in the city, and we are trying to stop the shadow dragons.
Yes, I already met one of your companions. Looks over at Lau.
Small
I
child.
would just like to say at that point, Nettie is looking at Lau going, you didn't come back. I waited for you and I was worried half the night, and she is poking you in the chest with her staff as she is just berating you for leaving.
Nettie, we might have bigger
What's the guy?
problems
He's in
right
trouble.
now.
How did you meet Lau?
I saved his life from the Shadow Dragon Ultrax.
That does not even surprise me. What happened? And I'm just going to be shaking my head. Wow, what did you do?
I was in the middle of honorable one-on-one combat with the what is it? Ultrax, the Hungerer.
Mm-hmm.
I was in a bar. They threw me into
I didn't know how many they
Maybe
were
that
gonna.
could
I didn't know. I didn't know how many it was gonna take to kick my ass, but I know how many they were gonna use.
Which is really
and how'd that go
information,
for you?
good information to have.
Did that go well?
I was in one-on-one combat with the Hungerer Ultrax. All part of my plan. When this child interrupted that combat and pulled me off to the side.
Wow, how was that going for you? Was it going well? Was that a good decision?
50-50. I think I was in a good place.
You
Sounds
planned
about right.
to fight a shadow dragon alone after the shit we have seen? Still poking you in the chest.
I'm going to
Lau,
stay to that.
Lau pulls out a shadow dragon heart and says, I don't know, odds are good.
You didn't do that
thank you for
alone.
saving our holy friends. What may we call you?
I am Garnalax.
Oh, good. Another one that's using spell. Okay.
Yeah, you want to go ahead and just type that shit in the chat?
I was just about to.
That was my first thing. It was like, his name, like, I'm not going to be able to pronounce this at all, am I?
Pleasure to meet you, Garnalax.
My mother sent you, you say?
She told us about you
We spoke.
and that you might need help.
Yeah. You might be able to help us.
She thought we could help since we helped one of your sisters.
Which of my sisters
We helped the
did you
Emerald,
help?
the Emerald Dragon, right? It was the Emerald
Trikenza,
one.
without checking my notes.
That is correct. Nope. I'm trying to figure out a thing, sorry. I can't hear any music and I don't know why. Is that any better? Can people hear that or no? Okay. Alright. As long as other people can hear it, that's fine. I just figured don't want to have like dead air or anything, but where has Trikenza been all of these years? I lost track of her when I went into hiding.
She was hiding too. Also in the Drow territory. So we got her away. Moved her before the Drow could find her.
Oh god, that seems really loud. Is that really loud?
No, that's all right.
Okay. Okay. Oh, it's just, I think it's picking up background noise.
Reverberating.
Yeah, that's all it is. Okay. And what did my mother send for you to do exactly?
I think she just hoped we could find you and see if you needed any help. She said you were hiding here, but she didn't know how safe you were or weren't.
Yes, I suppose that is an unfortunate side effect. And kind of gestures with his head off to the walls. While it protects me, it also makes me isolated.
Your mother said she was trapped. Why is your mother trapped?
My mother cannot leave the crystal fields. She is bound to that place. We are an extension of her will, or were before the shadows attacked.
Do you have any more siblings around? Is it just you and what's her name left? We were hoping to find more, and we can help mount a resistance with you guys.
About the time you say that, Vana pipes up in the back
I forgot she was here.
and goes, "What? Mount a resistance against Ultrax? Are you out of your mind?
I mean,
Yeah,
You
seems takeable.
brought the
I mean-
drow here.
Technically, just a drow. And being that we just helped save her life, I don't think you have to worry too much about her. She's planning to leave the city with us.
Have
Vana, you
been
wouldn't
worried?
betray us, would you? And I touch her closely. Like, Vana wouldn't betray us. She's one of us.
She looks at you indignantly. Have you been working with them all along?
No, we just met
No,
him.
we literally just.
Give me a deception check with disadvantage from everything you've just said.
Me?
No, but we did just meet this
Yeah,
guy.
we did just meet the Ruby Dragon. We haven't been working with him at all.
She just asked
Yeah,
you if
no.
you've been working with them.
Oh, I thought she did.
Considering Eltris just said out loud, "Yeah, we helped your sister. We've been in contact with your mom. We're actually looking for other of your kind to help you out."
We should have killed her ages ago. Why do you have to get a crush? Stupid kid.
Well,
I'm a little worried that Eltris is going to be the ruler of a country, and his go-to method of anything is kill it.
I mean, it's highly effective.
Yeah, I imagine executions being like.
I got a
Just
gun
the-
in my room. We could shoot them both right now.
Oh, it's not good.
Oh.
We have to kill
Mhm.
her.
Donna,
Yeah.
you don't have any love for the shadow dragons or for your queen.
I have been fighting on the side of my people all of my life, and now, after they turned my back on me, you have been lying to me all this time?
But these dragons aren't a threat to your people. They're the ones being hunted by your people's dragons.
You presume too much. We are in a strange place, not safe, don't know who to trust. We didn't lie to you. We just didn't put ourselves in a vulnerable place until you.
You asked me to come along with you, and you don't even have the decency to tell me that you've been working with the gemstones all of this time?
We haven't really had the time. We've been trying to stay alive and save your ass.
Right. Maybe you should have. Maybe it's a conversation you could have had while you were packing.
We didn't realize it was pertinent information.
We talked
Awesome.
to you about the shadow dragons, and you didn't seem to approve of your people even working with them.
There is a difference between not approving of something and putting a target on all of our backs in my home city, where they are watching me and trying to kill me to advance their own political goals. All of the minor houses, all of them, are out for my blood.
So bam, 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 we killed these people, we move.
That's such a good movie.
But we've done nothing but
How
help
is this a bad
protect you,
plan?
Donna. You already have a target on your back. We didn't put it there. Your people did.
And to be fair, we all have targets on our backs.
To be
For
fair.
various other reasons. To be fair.
To be fair.
My voice will crack and it'll help.
It really adds to it, yep.
Yeah.
Yay, strap.
Vana, we apologize if we upset you. It obviously is not our intention. We are a team. We have fought beside you, worked to save you, put our lives at risk to help you. I understand you're
Now,
upset.
perhaps
It is no-
now is not the time to discuss this, but we are going to have, and looks directly at Larissa, a very open discussion about everything when we are alone. Or
I was just blinded by your love and distracted. But I'm happy.
Craig's response would be like, I don't know, do you want kids? I kind of want kids. Do you want kids?
A very honest discussion when we are not in others, and looks over to the dragon's presence.
Yeah, when you're not packing.
Yep.
Just as long as no one can listen in on it. Wait till we set up for the night or can protect you from scrying.
Your girlfriend's getting on my nerves.
Do you say that out loud, Eltris?
No, I don't. He's too wise for that now.
Okay.
He does not say it out loud.
Okay. We will have
Rana,
a
we
discussion
understand
later.
that you have not been deceived or lied to. We just haven't had a chance to tell you our other activities prior to our meeting. And right now,
We also had to be careful what we told you while you were staying in this city, because it just puts you in more danger.
We will
But you
discuss.
said you were leaving with us, and
we
we
will
weren't.
discuss these things later. For now,
our discussion with Garnalax is extremely important.
see to your discussion then, and we will discuss this later.
Do you want to step outside, Vana? Would you feel better?
I will hear you out for now. And she just kind of posts up, arms crossed, along the back wall, along the illusory door, and just kind of doesn't check out, but just kind of fumes a little bit, I think, in her feelings. Just kind of sits in her own feelings for a little bit.
Garnalax,
Apologies. We will handle that. That is not a threat.
we've saved Vana's life, and Vana has saved ours. She plans to leave the city with us. She's not a threat to you.
She seems very upset.
Yes.
Yeah, we tend to do that to people.
Says really quietly, hoping that it doesn't carry, but it's a there's not really a whole lot to absorb sound, so it just kind of reverberates anyway. Make sure that she is not a liability for you then.
Understood.
She's not. She won't be. Don't worry.
Can you give us
hear
a better...
an audible sigh from the background.
Garnalax, can you give us a better understanding of what's going on with the dragon wars and conflicts?
Of course, what would you like to know?
I don't know. What do we need to know, guys? Honestly. It seems like you guys are unfortunately on the losing side.
That is very true. If we were winning, I probably would not be in hiding as I am.
What can we do to help with this and help turn the tide?
The more dead shadow dragons, the better.
All right, that's a tall order for us at this point.
I saved Lao. I felt that he was with your group as you came into the city. The scent of Mother is still with you, it seems.
You know if the shadow dragons can sense that?
Well, hopefully not with my protections, and gestures over to the wall again. I have lined this area with dampening abilities, so they should not be able to track you here.
Yeah, what is
But
that
it-
stuff? Is
Once you
sorry.
leave,
It started as lead, and then I have added my own wards on top of it to hopefully mask the ability for others to look down.
So for these shadow dragon battles, we are not strong enough. Do you have anything that can help us or advice? So far, we've barely escaped with our lives.
Lao has the heart of one. You've clearly been somewhat successful in that venture so far.
Wow, where did that heart come from?
We killed a shadow dragon.
Wait, oh, I thought.
Yeah, we killed one, had to run away from another one.
Sure did.
Remember, because it ate my globe. We got my
Maybe-
globe back.
Yeah,
But
maybe
kept
That
it
was kind of great.
maybe
Took my
with
two-
your help, we would be able to defeat more shadow dragons if we all work together. We would destroy one without them.
Would you join us, Cardinal Axe, on our endeavors?
While I thought originally that this place was a clever hiding location, I fear it's also become a prison. If I leave it, then I don't know how safe I could be. I worry I would become a target, and by extension, anyone traveling with me would as well.
I mean, no worries, small child.
I'm starting to understand why it is that you challenged Ultrex alone now.
It's all coming together.
Mm-hmm.
I actually, it turned out pretty great for me.
What exactly did you have to gain by challenging him yourself? I meant to ask you this, but you kept asking about me being a child, and I frankly didn't know how to answer you.
I mean, are you not still a small child?
Clearly,
he's
no.
in the shape of a big fucking dragon.
Obviously.
He is a massive dragon at this point.
Yeah, but what is the age of that dragon?
Very, very large. I don't know
I
if...
know, but it technically, like a young dragon is still a very, very large dragon. You know what I mean?
Oh.
So
He said larger than the topaz that I think we knew
Yes.
was like an adult or elder.
he seems larger than the topaz dragon, who is an adult dragon.
hmm.
Not
He's an old
quite
man.
as big as the form of Ultrax, as much as you could kind of make one out, as it
Yeah.
kind of crested to the top of the church or the temple complex.
Everything's relative.
Yeah.
Small child.
Yes.
Just
Sure.
like for me, all horses are ponies. Doesn't matter how big they are.
All
Right.
dogs are puppies.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Because something is always older than this thing. So
It's true.
Not wrong.
There's-
I had to gain either power or information, and I've gained both.
What power did you seek from Ultrax?
Access to access to the shadows, I guess, but information would be the other. While I did not gain access to the shadows, we did find you,
You
and I
sought,
got the information I needed.
you sought boons from Ultrax? Looks at you very curiously.
Hmm. I don't know if boons would be the right word. Maybe. What is the word for the thing you get after you defeat someone?
Loot.
Yes, I was in it. I was looking for the loot.
That seems ill-advised. But you are very small, so... Sure.
You can just call us all little mouse like they do in Dota.
I honestly fought the urge to do that right away because I've just been watching that like every day now. Just like an episode a day, but it's like little mouse,
Yeah.
little mouse, little mouse, little mouse, little
Yeah,
mouse.
I got you. I was like, it's like dragon or not. I was like, I'm still put you down.
Yep. I have like 3
Calling it
episodes
Squire.
left in the 3rd season,
Yeah.
and
When he keeps calling his squire little mouse, and he's like, dragon or no dragon, I will still put you down.
good times. Yeah, if you're ever watching or looking for something to watch, that is actually a pretty good like D&D analogous show. Honestly, it's not bad.
Is it good?
Played those games.
Dota.
Watched it.
on
That's what the
Netflix.
lesbian, the polyamorous elf family that gets murdered.
Oh yeah. Yep. She is definitely polyamorous.
And they all
Uh,
dance except for her.
Mhm.
Don't remember.
And then other stuff happens.
Yeah.
And then other stuff happens. But it's actually it's a pretty good show.
It is.
Sorry, spoilers.
During
Meh.
That's really the
Okay.
first
during
season.
this
So.
conversation, Nettie is like inspecting the ruby dragon.
Okay. Give me an investigation check. And
Probably
if-
awful. That's good for her.
is there anything in particular you're looking for, or is it just kind of
Just
giving a
the
once
same
over?
way she was the emerald dragon,
Okay.
just checking out their form and shape and
Sure. So
creatures she's never met.
the picture there doesn't quite do it justice insofar as there are the sharp points of jagged ruby that are shooting out of it, and its teeth seemingly are also made of ruby. But it doesn't have those flesh tones that are kind of there. It's more of a rocky appearance, with more of those long jutting ruby shards that are poking out along the back, and also smaller ones alongside the belly. Several of them along each arm on the outside is kind of like almost like a shoulder guard almost, that kind of flares out and kind of comes down the side all the way to the claws. I was going to say paws, but really claws that are also these jutting ruby shards that are kind of coming out from the top of and outside of each of the what would be the hands. Its tail is also this long stretch of rock with these jutting ruby shards, and then at the back of it is actually like what are those called? Like those spiked maces, basically, where they have the like shards jutting out of each side, or nails or whatever it is that a spiked mace has spikes, I guess, but but has a ton of those, and it looks like it is basically just a barbed flange of a tail that if you got hit with it, it would probably kill most creatures less hardy than you all. But even you, it would do some fucking brutal damage.
No. No.
I'd also like to look around for any rubies, like the way the emerald dragon used to.
That's what I was gonna do. No.
Yep.
I don't
So, you remember that, well, 2 things. Trikenza, number 1, being a very young gemstone dragon as she was, she had a much more, like, uncut gem appearance, as opposed to this creature, which has a much more, and actually the topaz dragon as well, has many more dragon-like features than just looking like uncut rock. In the way that it was very strange with Trikenza. She had, since it was so long ago, I don't expect any of you to remember this, but it was more like sections of rock that were, or emerald gemstone that were like emoting at you, and it was kind of weird and kind of off-putting. This appears to have much more draconic features as this creature has gotten older. Interestingly, the juxtaposition of Trikenza's cave that had emeralds kind of just laying about everywhere as a natural occurrence of it, there doesn't appear to be a single shard or bit of ruby anywhere in this cave. It appears to have been specifically scoured from this place.
This is getting illegible.
Can I have a ruby, Mr. Dragon?
No.
Fair enough.
Your cave looks
Are you-
very different from your sister's.
Eltris, are you not going to use your negotiation dagger? He has a
That's-
special
that's
dagger in
king
which he
now.
pokes. He has
Dagger
a
of
special dagger in
negotiation.
which he pokes the ribs of those he's in communication with
Yeah.
regarding things he wants or needs.
He's being ridiculous. It's not true. Don't listen.
It's just a regular dagger.
It's not magic at all. It's just a dagger.
Dagger of negotiation. That is its proper name. It's canon now.
Yeah, right. The dagger of negotiations.
Mhm. Oh, it's awesome. It's just
I think the dagger of negotiations. That's awesome.
I thought you had a magic item that was a dagger. Nope, it's a really sharp dagger.
It's pretty effective.
It's super effective.
Real pretty, real sharp.
You said, Nettie, you said your cave is different than your sister's. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
In what way?
A lot less shiny.
I destroy off cast scales in case my home is ever found, so that I cannot be tracked.
I see.
It is a safety measure, you understand.
Makes sense. A little drab looking though.
If you have any suggestions of decoration, I'm amenable, but I'm not a designer.
Do you know why the shadow dragons started hunting the gemstone dragons?
Unfortunately, I do. It seems that killing us makes them stronger in some way, is my understanding.
Yeah. We saw it, unfortunately. We weren't able to stop it.
Who
So
did
it's
you?
just
Who did they
for
get?
power?
But it was, I don't remember what kind of gemstone it was. It was a yellow gemstone, wasn't it?
The topaz.
Oh, is that was the topaz one?
Yep, the topaz was the one that died.
Okay. Well, that's a yellow.
I have her name
Yeah.
somewhere.
I'm sorry, Guarnalax. We tried our hardest, but barely escaped with our own lives.
Imperial Axe.
That is exactly it. Nice job.
We tried to save her, but we were too late, and it was a really big dragon.
It was a big shadow dragon.
You, is there anybody who's right next to Garnalax right now?
I mean, I was inspecting
Sure.
her, probably.
Okay. Give me a dexterity saving throw real quick as he slams one of his massive paws instinctually into the stone of the ground.
Why are you trying to kill me, bro? I have shitty dexterity.
Natural one. Yay for being
21.
Jesus. Okay. Eldris, you're the only one that takes damage again.
Ow!
Yep. As let me grab this.
This thing about
As a-
dragons. Gotta watch out.
As a massive ruby paw slams into the ground. Saber and Nettie are able to get out of the way. Eltris, a little just taken aback by the shock of things, not as quick to jump out of the way.
Just break
And
any rubies off his hand.
Grab him real quick.
I'm just gonna grab it. Back to negotiations.
Nettie's stepping out of the way. Yes.
Pretty much.
Stuffs it in her pocket.
17 slashing damage from the paw that just kind of, or the claw that just kind of comes down and smashes the earth.
I'm just gonna be like, yeah. Do I get a new ruby for that?
I was gonna say, did it break a ruby off?
Give me a perception check.
Thank you.
22 and 25. Yes, as interestingly, so being that you have a very tough set of armor on you, it does actually scatter off a couple of the rubies that are a little longer and needing to be trimmed. So we'll say that there are a handful of just small flakes of ruby shard that have been discast or cast off as part of him slamming into the stonework beneath him.
I'll pick up all of them I can grab, and I'll keep one and give the rest to Elturus to help heal his pain.
We pick up rubies. Nice.
Goodness gracious.
I cannot let you take those. I'm sorry. You must.
You just punched me in the face.
I could do worse if you would prefer.
No need to get saucy. We're here to help you.
I just wanted to be able to keep an eye on you better. I kept one of your sisters too, and she knows it, so I can keep an eye on her.
Give me a persuasion check. We'll say with advantage.
Oof. Not great.
No, I think I'll be having them back for my own safety, you understand.
Alright, I give him back to him, but I intentionally leave one in my pocket.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Please work, please work, please work. I don't think I'm good at this. Nope. Pretty terrible at it. Nope.
Ooh.
Should have stuck with that negotiation dagger.
There'd be no way to know. There'd be no way to know. I don't know how many flakes came off him.
So, if memory serves, Nettie picked them up and handed most of them to you.
All but one, yeah.
All but one. So it was more to see if you could separate one out as you've kind of got like the mass in your pouch or in your hand.
That makes sense. That's fair.
I'll give him the one back as well. And I'll just tap his side with my hand and say, I'm sorry about your sister. We really did try.
He'll take the one back from you. Put it under one paw, and you watch as there's this like small explosion actually, as he presses it, and it kind of like puts it into like the mortar and pestle, like grinding it. And after the explosion, there doesn't appear to be anything there but ash. If you would like to keep what you have, I could explode it on you, little elf.
I already gave it to him. I gave him back. It's fine.
All of them? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, you're not nearly as nice as your mother made you seem like you were gonna be. Most
What did my mother send you here for? Exactly.
to help you and check on you and see if you could help out.
She said she was worried because she was having a difficult time talking with you because you were hiding.
You say you're not capable of destroying shadow dragons, and you have one of their hearts.
Killed one. We did kill one.
And with your help, we should.
I forgot. We got one of them.
I'll be back.
They are difficult to fight. We've only won against the one so far.
With your help, we could do more.
Do you have a solution? I don't have any answers for you to have me leave this place and not be a target on your back. Do you have any suggestions? Because frankly, I don't.
You could hang out in our portable hole as we walk around.
He'd suffocate.
My ring.
I'm...
You've done it before.
So, that was a young dragon, and she barely fit. Like,
We could turn into the kid again.
that's true.
And wear the ring.
Would you be open to hanging out with the mountain dwarves?
Lucy, Lucifer said I can teleport him somewhere.
You have the capability to teleport, little tiefling.
Lucy he says, yes, I do.
Interesting. What are... I don't know what the... what it would be. What are the requirements of such a spell?
No. I think I need to know where I'm going, or go to like a known teleportation circle.
It's
For
good
the best
teleport him
chance.
to his mom. That's how that goes.
Where do I put it? I need the destination must be known to me, and it must be on the same plane. My familiarity with the destination determines whether I arrive there. If I have an associated object with a destination, I'll get there. Or if there's a permanent circle there, so some places have like permanent teleportation circles.
What exactly do you get out of sending me somewhere?
I want to help.
Well, we could all come too. Like we could potentially all go somewhere to then like get out of the city and then fight Shadow Dragon.
Keeping you safe. Joining your sister, because that's where she is.
So
Well, she's not with the mountain dwarves. She's with the Dwarven.
Okay.
I just thought maybe the mountain dwarfs might be able to protect him, so we don't have them both in the same place.
Gotcha.
Just for the fun of it, Larissa, can you give me a persuasion check, please?
You know we won.
With advantage.
What are you doing? You come get your owl?
Got it now.
Out here now.
No, we're gonna say straight up, I think.
Big money, no whammies.
An interesting idea, to be sure. How many people can you bring with you if you are interested in coming as well?
Myself and then up to 8. But we could throw Altruis in the portable hole. I don't like him most of the time anyway.
Alright, so that would be Lau, Keely, Bristle, Nettie, Saber, Tink, Larissa, the portable hole,
Does the portable hole have to count as
Harry?
a creature?
What's that?
Does the portable hole have to count as a...
No. I counted Eltris as being in the portable hole, so that's... Sorry, I was... So,
Oh.
Larissa, Nettie, Saber, Tink, Lau, Keely, Bristle,
Varna.
Vana, the dragon.
Yeah. That's everybody.
So
And the
you have-
portable hole.
I guess Perry and
and
Fodder
Perry
I
and
can dismiss,
Fodder.
but Perry and Fodder can't I dismiss and resummon?
I know you can dismiss Fodder. Greater Steed.
How many times a day can you teleport?
I would, well, it depends. As level 13, when I rest on a short rest, do I get back a level 7 spell or a level 6 spell slot? Because half my spell wizard level. Is it rounded up or down?
Usually rounded down.
Yeah.
Sounds correct.
I know for natural recovery for Mara, it was rounded down.
So then it'll be once a day.
That sounds correct. I don't know where I put my player's handbook off the top of my head now.
Well, unless there's a place you wanted to go, we would probably need to speak with wherever we're going. If we're taking you to the dwarves or something, and make sure. I don't know that you just want to show up.
Fair enough. Oh, no, it does say rounded up, but it says it can't be higher than a level 6.
Okay.
So it's only going to be once. It's
Does
just
he have
that
any response to that?
get out of the city.
I would be willing to join my mother in the Crystal Fields. I do not. Me being here is a marriage of convenience. I do not care for the Drow or the Dwergar or any of their ways, frankly.
Well, you've seen the cave, so I guess you could go, but it's
gonna be risky.
And it's well, you have a crystal though.
Yeah.
She has my crystal to use as reference.
When if I have the crystal, then it says I shouldn't miss.
It's gonna delay us getting to Calros by another day if we can't teleport back.
Yeah, we have to wait.
I think this is a valuable ally we should probably save if we can. I think it would be worth the day delay.
Just telepathically in everybody's head but the dragon and Vana, Nettie's gonna say, But do we take Vana to the Crystal Mother?
No.
We can trust Vana.
I doubt the dragon will let us.
Right, that too.
We can't leave her here alone.
I think we should take her.
Wolf, would you shut the fuck
I
up?
was gonna say Wolf has opinions on that. Jesus.
It's a tough one.
I think his opinion is it's past his dinner time.
Mm.
Um,
While you guys are debating that, I can grab his food.
well, I had some shopping I wanted to get done here. We could split the party.
Sounds like a great idea. Half of us teleport to a dragon's, half of us stay in an Underdark city.
Yeah, that's fair.
That sounds perfect.
But we can't leave Vana alone. And I don't
Right.
think we can take her with us.
Yeah.
Right, we'd have to split, but then I wasted up for the day.
Then what?
And we're stuck for a day. Whoever comes with me.
Right.
Yeah.
You can't teleport back to us if we start traveling, can you? Like you have to have a
You should
place.
have to have a marked spot.
I have a ruby that she can teleport back to us with.
Well, it's just like for me, it's I have to like know where I'm going,
Right.
or we roll on a D100 and we might end up in the wrong place.
Right.
I have an
yeah.
item
I'm just
that'll-
thinking like
Yeah.
like I can scry on a person or a place. And then you know what I mean? I could potentially, if I see a tree, use that to teleport somewhere. You don't have anything that would allow you to teleport back to one of us. Like you need
I
a
have an
specific
item that will do it. I have an
It's a
item.
it's a location. It has to be a location. It's not a person or an object. Use a person, like an object is a focal point.
Alex isn't using my spell.
I have
Alex
an
is
item
using,
that
he has
does
an
it.
item that does one teleportation back to him. So
To
he's
me.
using something else.
Mm.
Is what he's
You
discussing.
can only use it once a month, but it's from the ley
What
line.
does it do?
It allows someone to teleport to me once a month.
Back to
That
you.
would only be one person,
Yeah, but
so
one
Larissa would
person.
have to go alone,
Yeah.
and then you could teleport her back to you.
Yeah, I mean, she gets
Yeah.
there and back again really quick.
Great. This
That
is not risky at all, guys.
I mean, you have the gem to get there. You won't miss, and then you can get straight back to me.
Jim's in your armor.
Just touch it. Just touch my arm.
Just wondering if the rest of the party could get a day down the road.
Right. Get whatever you want to get done in the city and then
Yeah.
head out.
We have a solution
Yeah.
to get it done if we want to.
Guess I'd have to leave all my animals with you guys then too.
I mean, if you took the portable hole, you could take someone with you. Though Eltrus would have to know when to bring you back because they'd have to be in the portable hole on your person before he did it.
Why would I have to know when to bring it back?
Yeah.
Bring any back?
Well, you have the item, right?
Gem what?
I don't know. It says for one ruby, it teleports to me once a month. Let's ask Brandon.
Let's ask Brandon. Let's ask Brandon what?
The ley lines things. I have a ruby now, and it says one teleport per month. Do you remember that? I don't know how it works.
Let's see. Larissa presents Fun with Ley Lines.
Blood ruby.
Still my favorite title for a session.
Oh man.
1 month teleports to me.
What, Izzy? What? You guys have already had dinner. You fat kitty cat.
I presume they take the ruby and then you can use it to come back to me.
Do. Let's try it this way. Da-da-da-da. Um, okay, so yes, if you have this ruby, you can teleport to the owner's location once a month. Altrius would be the owner of said ruby.
Okay.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Activate the ruby.
Nice job.
So you could take
Oh
someone
yeah,
with
buddy.
you,
There's a dance. There's a dance.
someone with you other than Eltrus, put them in the portable hole, teleport yourself back to him, and let yourself back out. Or let them out if you don't want to be alone.
But they would need to take his ring, right? So they could read him.
No, I mean it's that you can
No, you just have 10 minutes. Put them
Yeah.
in, teleport, pop them out.
take Saber with you if somebody's strong.
Shifty, for me teleporting to the crystal fields, is the crystal like sufficient if I just touch it on Eltrus, or do I need to take his armor with me?
As much as I think it would be hilarious for Eltrus to be without his armor, no, touching it would be a sufficient thing for the part of the spell.
Thank you, sir.
As funny as I think it would be for you to have to strip down.
You're so
Yeah, and I just have to hold it, and I said, I told you.
I would like Larissa to try to convince him that she still needs to take the test piece. Just saying.
I told you not to mend it into your armor, but no.
We might
Nope.
need it for something.
Just because she knows she would, just to fuck with you. She'd at least try to convince you of it, and then be like, okay, fine.
I'll find a way, because I'm just that good. That'd be amazing.
Okay, so you can take him back to Mother, take someone with you if you want to.
Yeah.
And then I can do the shopping I needed to do, and the rest of the group can get moving toward Calross until tomorrow. Well, and actually till whenever, because you'll be able to just return to us.
Yeah.
Like if you wanted to spend an hour there and come back, you could, because it can be all be in the same day if you want to.
Yeah, does anyone have any questions they'd like me to ask the Crystal Dragon if we're going to meet it?
Is there anything that can help us in our war, in our fights against the?
Yeah, we asked her that once already.
We have more for crystals. Does she have anything crystals we could sell for value? As we have some things that might help us make us stronger, but we can't afford.
Larissa gets crystals out of this, guys. They might not get shit.
So basically, we're gonna have to body cavity search Larissa when her ass gets back here.
Yep.
But you wouldn't know.
Literally.
You guys don't know that I steal things. You wouldn't know that.
Yeah, we'll let Vonna do that.
Yeah, I'll let Vonna do that.
This everything of value that we can utilize to help fund our adventures. If we need a lot of money.
See, but before you did the tattoo, I'd be building with it. Just saying.
Yeah, I think you already asked her most things in the last thing, but yeah, if you can think of anything to reiterate or re-ask.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess if our target friend wants to do this, we can get him out of the city.
Before you go anywhere, let me see what my casting time is for something quick. Sorry.
Can't believe you're holding up the session like this. Who does that?
Only one action. Okay, so Windwalk. theoretically. Let me see how many. Myself and up to 10 willing creatures.
Mhm.
So, me, Tink, trying to think of how we figured this out before. Lau, Larissa. Are we counting Helen and like what
I'm
is
fine hand waving Helen away. Also, I tried to text her on Wednesday that we were definitely going to be getting together for something, and she ghosted me, so I don't know what her deal is right now.
okay? Keely, Bristle, Vanna, Nettie, Tink, Lau, Larissa, Saber, Keely, Bristle, Vanna. Is that everybody?
If Perry and Fodder are not in the...
Yeah, I wasn't sure. Well, I'm not sure what's up with Perry. Do Perry and Fodder? I guess
Fodder
I
can be
can.
dismissed and resummoned. Perry cannot, I don't think.
Okay. Well, that's still only 10, even if I do Perry and Fodder too. So
Only
I can do 11.
10. Ah.
It's fine. Okay. Before
Do you
anybody
have
goes,
your travel buddy?
right, do you have your exit buddy?
Are you turning us into clouds?
I'm giving you the ability to turn yourselves into clouds.
Oh God.
So
For what? Why? What reason? What are we doing?
so everybody just think happy light thoughts for like a minute and you'll
I don't
turn
have any of
yourself into
those.
a cloud.
What are we doing?
So she's gonna cast Windwalk on everybody before we split off. So
Why?
that it would be on Larissa as well. Because I don't want her to transport back to us and have all of us be clouds and her not.
Why is she being a cloud right now?
So you can make yourself into a cloud or take yourself out of being a cloud with a minute of thinking about it. But I can only cast it once.
Why are we
And
doing
it
this?
allows us to travel really fast. So the rest of the group is going to travel as clouds. And I didn't want Larissa to come back in like 2 hours or 3 hours or 4 hours and not be able to come back.
Like not yet, because you want to go do shopping and stuff, and you want to go do stuff.
But I've got to do it before Larissa leaves us.
Yeah. So like, how long does it last before we have
8
to
hours.
Okay. All right. So we have a long time to become a communimnimbus. Okay.
Before I go to, I'm going to recast telepathic bond as well as a ritual.
Okay.
There's